Have you ever wondered how media bias might be influencing your understanding of the Israel-Hamas conflict? It's a provocative question, isn't it? We're about to embark on a journey, examining the role media plays in shaping our perceptions of this complex geopolitical issue. Media literacy is our compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of diverse narratives, framing of events, and audience influence. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep. Let's delve into the multifaceted world of media coverage and bias. Different media outlets present diverse narratives about the conflict. The presentation of these narratives is shaped by a multitude of factors. The editorial stance of a media outlet, for instance, can influence the tone and focus of the coverage. Geopolitical considerations can also come into play, reflecting the outlet's location or its audience's political leanings. Furthermore, audience demographics are critical. A media outlet will often tailor its coverage to resonate with its audience's cultural, political, or social perspectives. This can lead to diverse narratives, each reflecting the unique viewpoint of a specific demographic. The role of headlines and images can't be overstated. A headline can set the tone for a story, while images can evoke powerful emotional responses. Both are instrumental in shaping public perceptions about the conflict. Ultimately, these diverse narratives contribute to the complex mosaic of understanding surrounding the Israel-Hamas conflict. The way events are framed in the news can significantly influence public opinion. While objectivity is a cornerstone of journalism, achieving it in conflict coverage is challenging. Let's delve into the complexities journalists face while reporting on issues as sensitive and multifaceted as the Israel-Hamas conflict. One of the primary challenges is the limited access to certain areas. This can result from geographical distance, political restrictions, or active warfare conditions. Limited access can inadvertently lead to a lopsided narrative, as journalists can only report what they see or hear. Security concerns also pose a significant hurdle. In conflict zones, the safety of journalists is often at risk. These threats can lead to self-censorship, where journalists might avoid reporting certain aspects of the conflict to protect themselves or their sources. Then, there are the pressures from external entities. These could be governments, ideological groups, or even their own media outlets. Journalists may face coercion to align their reports with a certain narrative or to downplay or highlight specific aspects of the conflict. This can substantially skew the portrayal of events, leading to a departure from objectivity. Moreover, there's the challenge of personal bias. Journalists, like all humans, have their own viewpoints and predispositions. While they strive for neutrality, their personal beliefs can sometimes seep into their reports, subtly influencing the narrative. These constraints, from limited access to personal bias, can significantly impact the impartiality of news coverage. Remember, understanding these challenges is crucial to decipher the multifaceted narratives surrounding the Israel-Hamas conflict. Media outlets often cater to their audience's expectations or political inclinations, creating echo chambers. This is a phenomenon that has a profound impact on the way the Israel-Hamas conflict is reported and perceived. These echo chambers are spaces where information, ideas, or beliefs are amplified by repetition inside an enclosed system, often without being challenged or diversified. This alignment with audience expectations can help media outlets build a loyal following. However, it can also reinforce existing biases. For example, if a viewer already holds a specific perspective on the conflict, they may be more likely to consume and trust news that aligns with that perspective, further entrenching their viewpoint. But the media landscape of the Israel-Hamas conflict is not solely shaped by traditional news outlets. Social media platforms have emerged as powerful players in shaping public narratives. These platforms allow for the democratization of information dissemination, giving voice to individuals who may not have had a platform in the traditional media ecosystem. However, this democratization of information comes with its own set of challenges. User-generated content, while providing diverse perspectives, can also introduce subjective elements into the narrative. This can blur the lines between news and opinion, making it harder for audiences to discern fact from fiction. Moreover, the speed at which information spreads on social media can contribute to the rapid circulation of unverified or misleading content. This can lead to misinformation or disinformation becoming entrenched in the public narrative before corrections or clarifications can be made. Yet despite these challenges, social media also offers opportunities for dialogue and understanding. It can provide a platform for voices that are often marginalized in traditional media coverage, offering a more holistic view of the conflict. These dynamics underscore the need for media literacy and critical thinking when consuming news about complex geopolitical issues like the Israel-Hamas conflict. Recognizing the potential for bias in media coverage and the role of social media in shaping narratives is crucial in developing a nuanced understanding of the conflict. The advent of social media adds another layer of complexity to the media landscape. The challenge for us then is to navigate this landscape with discernment and an open mind, seeking truth amidst a sea of narratives. In the face of varied media narratives, adopting a critical approach to news consumption is crucial. So how can we navigate through the labyrinth of news surrounding the Israel-Hamas conflict? Firstly, diversifying your sources of information is essential. Don't limit yourself to a single news outlet or social media platform. Each source carries its own perspectives and biases, and by broadening your scope, you're more likely to gain a rounded understanding of the situation. Secondly, fact-checking is vital. In an era where information flows at the speed of light, it's easy for misinformation to slip through the cracks. So before you share that article or tweet, take a moment to verify its authenticity. But how do we fact-check? Well, there are many fact-checking websites out there, such as Snopes or factcheck.org. You can also cross-reference information with multiple reputable news sources to see if there's a consensus. Thirdly, engage in open discussions. This doesn't mean arguing with strangers on the internet, but having meaningful, respectful conversations with people who have different perspectives. This could be a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. The goal is not to change their mind, but to understand their viewpoint, and in the process, enrich your own. In conclusion, staying informed about the Israel-Hamas conflict requires an active effort to seek out diverse perspectives, critically evaluate news sources, and foster a deeper understanding of the geopolitical dynamics at play. It's not an easy task, but it's one worth undertaking for a more informed and balanced perspective. Remember, your understanding of the world is shaped by the information you consume. When it comes to the Israel-Hamas conflict, it's crucial to critically analyze media coverage. Don't just accept narratives at face value. Dig deeper. Seek out diverse perspectives, balance different viewpoints, and question the sources. Engage in informed discussions, listen, learn, and contribute thoughtfully. The quest for understanding is an ongoing journey. Let's strive for a more nuanced understanding of the world around us. Thank you for watching.